Guys, we're talking about workouts 2 and 3. This is going to happen in both rooms. So
Quiet on the set.
We'll have unbelievable. We'll have some people lifting in one room, girls lifting in one room, guys lifting in the other room. So both sets of judges are going to be doing this. So they get 3 attempts at each movement. We're going to start with the shoulder press. So once we bring them out, they can start loading up their weights. So they'll put like their, first attempt on the bar, whatever that's going to be. For John here, it's this sultry 65 pounds.
He's going as slow as he can too. I only have so much memory on my phone, John.
So there's going to be people in each rack. Well, the cool thing about this one is our head judge is actually going to walk through and tell each group to lift. So, okay, we're going at 3, 2, 1, lift. So John gets the lift here. And then now, he had a good attempt or a bad attempt. He only gets 1 attempt in that 2 minutes thing. The judge will move forward at the next 30 seconds, lift. And then the next 30 seconds, lift. The next 30 seconds, lift. And then at that point, we'll have come back. And now John will be on his second attempt. Okay?
And he'll already have the weight done.
Go up or down, but he'll be putting his own weights on.
Okay, we will be allowing him to go down. That's good.
Yep, we will be allowing him to go down. So he'll do 3 attempts at shoulder press. He'll do 3 attempts at back squat. He'll do 3 attempts at deadlift. Let's talk about all the standards for each one of these. So with the shoulder press, we want them to start with their knees 100% straight. Because if he bends his knees any into this, that's a push press now. So he's got to start with them straight, and then he can press out. And we're just looking for him to lock out up top with his shoulders and elbows locked out overhead. Okay? I would like you to be right here as he does it, and you say, good rep, so then he knows to bring it back down and rack it. Okay? All right. What we're going to do on the scorecard is we're going to write down their number they get, or their number they're attempting. So if he attempts 65, I'll write 65. If he gets it, I'm not going to write anything. And then here, if he attempts 75, 75. He gets it, I don't do anything. 85, he misses it, I'm going to do an X, and then I'm going to circle the number that he got. Along with circling his best lift, I'm going to write his best lift down here. So it should be shoulder press, back squat, deadlift. Same thing, shoulder press, back squat, deadlifts. Circling their best attempt. Xing any of them that they don't get, that they miss. All right, so after his 3 shoulder press attempts, he'll have had his back squat weight loaded. So now we're going to move a little bit more to the side here. Maybe even take a knee. And what we're going to look for is for John to get his hip crease below his knee. He's going to pause down there for us. They don't need to pause when we're actually doing the competition.
So that's an AMRAP, if you ask me.
He's pretty close here. If we set a marble on John's quads, I want the marble to roll towards his hips. If the marble rolls towards his knees, it's not low enough. This is a good rep. Come up a little bit. And this is a no rep. Okay, we need the marble to roll down. I would like for us to be able to sit here and say, okay, John, ready when you are. Here we go. Stop. And I can kind of give him that up call so he knows he got to that depth. All right, and then he racks it. Again, he only gets 1 attempt every 2 minutes. After his last attempt, he will have the bar on the ground. So he can, if the last one he wants to get it and then you say good, he drops it off his back, that's fine. Okay? All right, so now we're deadlifting. For the deadlift, it cannot be a sumo deadlift. So his hands have to be outside of his knees in that deadlift position. All right, I'm looking from the side right here, and all I care about is that he stands the weight up, his knees, hips are locked out, and his shoulders are above his hips. So right there, lean forward a little bit, John. So some of them might want to finish right here. Some of them also finish up top, but then have your knees bent some. Some of them might try to do this one. We need their knees to be straight also. Just don't tell them good until they get all the way locked out like that. Then he can drop it. And again, we can go through this, whole thing for 3 attempts.
Do one, you'll see what the knee deal is. Do one like lean back really far, like you got your hips past. No, stand all the way up, lean back. And a lot of times they'll be in this position, they're leaning back, but their knees are bent. Their shoulders behind the bar, but it's still a no rep because their knees are bent.
So I would say knees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there we go.
Good. Okay. All right, so he drops it. All right, so we do our 3 deadlift attempts, have them all on here. Okay, we're gonna have now a quick 2-minute window where John is gonna move the bar to this line. Okay, we can have some of the deadlift weight off if we want to, or it can be just the same weight that they lifted on their deadlift. That's fine. The main thing though is that we don't have any weights under these rings, because that would be a safety concern. So all the weights are out of the way from where they're doing their toaster rings. Okay, the next workout then is gonna start with them underneath the rig.
Underneath the rig.
Yep.
Okay, and so what's gonna happen is we're gonna go out with one bar facing pogo burpee.
Does he know the standard for that?
We're about to find out. So he's gonna go down and touch his chest. He jumps over and then back over. Nice. And then he goes into number 2 now. Or we'll say we're doing a couple here. Okay, that's 2 reps. Now, the standard for over the bar, all we care about is that they get both feet on the other side and then they get their feet back. They can step, they can do a little hoppy. We don't really care however they do it. They just need to get over and back. Now, we do care about the bar facing burpee part. So we're gonna make sure they're facing it, they're not at a crazy angle. Show them a crazy angle. Okay, so we're not doing this one. We gotta be facing it where there's a perpendicular line right here. Okay, good, good. All right, so after he's done his 1 and 1, we're gonna now do 1 toaster ring. So I'm saying both toes actually have to go through the rings.
Not touching the
Not
rings.
2 rings, not between rings, through them. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, that's not it. They have to actually go through. That wasn't it either. That's a good one right there. Okay. Every round they're going to add. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, as far as they can get in that 5-minute window. Look at how we have on the score sheet this marked off for you guys. So they get their first burpee, bam, toast ring, bam, 2, 2, 3, 3. They go all the way down. Let's say they get 7 burpees and then 3 toaster rings. Well, I would write the 3 in here and I would circle it so that our scorekeepers knows that's where they started. They stopped. They got 3 of 7 toaster rings, and then I could do some quick math. 7 plus 3 is 10. Plus they finished this round that was 42 reps, so we know their total score is 52. If you're confused with that, don't do the math. Just write your number, circle it, and let the scorekeeper figure it out. And then I'm getting John's signature for both of those things. I'll have my shoulder press max in, I'll have my back squat max in, I'll have my deadlift max in, and I'll have the total reps from that workout. Jared, you got anything?
Yeah, so what if he fails a back squat? Who's going to help him put the weight back up?
We'll have a group.
Okay.
We'll have a couple of people helping.
The judges can help if they want.
Judges can help, yeah, and some equipment people and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, no big deal. Cool? Okay, gang, thank you so much. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below.